Yo, what's good? This is Manny Digital, and welcome to the Fatherhoods podcast.
And tonight we got Brooklyn's rising star, Phresher, joining the Fatherhood podcast. Let's hear some crowd noise for him.
Yeah. Yo, them checks must have cleared.
Clap for me.
Clap for me.
What's up, Phresh?
What's good, baby? I'm here, man. I'm excited, man. Happy to be alive. We here, man. We turned up.
Cool. So look, before we get into parenting and all that stuff, give us a rundown of how you came up and how you got into music, and just give everyone a background on you.
Yeah, so I grew up in East New York, Brooklyn. Man, just athlete, man, athletic, just playing football and basketball. I had my son early, in sophomore year in high school. So you can imagine just being a 16-year-old kid, with a kid, that was crazy, but couldn't really focus on school too much because I had a child. So, but I tried the school thing, college thing. It just wasn't working for me once I wasn't able to go away and play ball, I just jumped into music, man. I started doing music, and, I actually caught one with Wait a Minute 3 years ago. And from there, I just been grinding, Eminem, 50 Cent, Cardi B, Jadakiss, Jim Jones. I done worked with, all the, top tier artists. And, now I'm here. I'm just looking to leave my mark for real in 2020. Just excited, man. Had a lot of, label issues, et cetera. But we all the way here, though. We here now. I'm excited, man. Packers Entertainment, new label. It's ready to go.
Nice.
Congrats on that. That's big.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for real.
Definitely appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot.
So going back to your first child, so you were in sophomore in high school?
Sophomore high school, yeah.
Okay, and that's your first child? He's the boy or girl? Because you got two kids, right?
That's a son.
Boy, Keyshawn Jr.
Okay, cool. So how did that affect you as a I mean, you're a young kid at that point yourself, and I mean, what was the dynamic with your mom and dad and you having a kid? How did that all work out?
Oh man, it was crazy, man. My pops actually had me at 17. So he was, my mom's had me when she was 17 too. So they was just worried, man. It just felt like I wasn't mature enough to handle the situation. So they were pretty upset because they felt like I was like throwing away my hoop dreams because they knew I wouldn't be able to focus the way I needed to, as an athlete, a student athlete. And they were right, the focus, man, the grade levels just dropped, man. I couldn't focus because I was so into, just trying to be a responsible dad, it was tough, late night, staying up. It was, these things I was, I didn't know. I didn't have I had a little brother, I had siblings, but on my mother's side, where I stayed, I was the only child. So I never was, exposed to children keeping you up at night and things like that. So imagine being a kid yourself, 16, trying to raise a child. It was tough, man. My parents were upset with me because they just felt like I was throwing my life away at that particular point. It wasn't really like they had an issue with my girlfriend, but it was just like, y'all too young to raise a child. You're not ready. You don't have a job. And so they was upset.
What do you attribute to having inside of you that would make you, be a 16-year-old and not run away from the challenge and actually be there for your kid?
Oh man, it's response. Wow. I was raised the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like my pop, like he never. He told us to always stand up for if you did it, own up to it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be, we say don't do the crime if you can't do the time. And so it was just I was raised on principle, man. You feel me? And character. You feel me? What kind of man would I be if I just ran from a situation that was like that, or left her out there to dry, left my girl out there to just, fend for a child herself. We did it together, so we in this together, So it was no running, my mom didn't play that. It was never a fleet situation. It was like, yo, how are you going to handle this? and we're going to assist you as much as we can. But this is on you. So they let me know early. You know, I didn't sleep in that bed with her, so that's on you. So it was no running at all. You know, I'm a warrior, man. I'm resilient. You feel me? Nothing can keep me down. Nothing can stop me. You feel me? So I just felt like it was just another adjustment in life that I got to make. You know, so that's the way I took it.
And so your parents, did you grow up with both of them in the household, or were they separated? Like, what was the situation?
Yeah, they were separated, but they co-parented. And like, and you would think they lived in the same household. You know, like it was.
Interesting.
I couldn't get away with nothing. If my mom didn't like what I was doing, she was calling my pop. He was only blocks away. You know, so as much as I didn't live in the same household with them, it was you wouldn't be able to. It was like what we were. You know, it was. I couldn't get away with nothing.
It's funny because that term is now kind of been coined, right? But back in the day, like nobody was talking about co-parenting. It was just kind of either they were or they weren't, right?
Right.
And I kind of grew up in the same thing. So people talking about that shit now, I'm like, oh yeah, that's how I grew up. Okay, yeah, I get it now.
Hell yeah, because even though they weren't in the same household, I swear you wouldn't know, man. You wouldn't know. He was at every teacher's parents conference. She was there, right there. They really, you wouldn't even know they weren't together. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, they did their thing.
So how long ago did you have your daughter?
My daughter 6 years ago.
Okay.
So there's a nice
so you see,
nice
it was
gap.
a time lapse. You know, my son's 15, she's 6. I knew that I wasn't gonna bring the second one, and I wanted to be more prepared. You know. And, you know, so my daughter, even though my son had got it all, my daughter gets the world because I'm a lot more prepared. I'm a grown man. I'm financially, the stability is way better than before. You know, I didn't have a job when I put my son in this earth, you know?
And you mentioned you went to college for a hot minute, and that was it a JUCO?
Yeah, JUCO.
Okay.
JUCO, Virginia Union. And, you know what I'm saying? But it was very discouraging because I was a D1 player. Like I was, you know, ranked like the goal D1, like football, you know, playing wide receiver and safety. And to go from Virginia University, Northwestern, all of these D1 schools to going to Virginia Union, you like, come on, man, what are you doing? Like how did you end up here? So it's very discouraging. And you know, so I just dropped the ball altogether, man. Sports didn't become fun to me no more. It always was fun. I love it, but just being in a JUCO school when you feel like when you know you're supposed to be in D1, it was just very deflating.
Mm. And back at home, you had obviously, you know, in that period, you had your son. Kind of, you were away, right? How long were you at Virginia Union? A few months?
Yeah, 1 year, not even a year. I didn't make it through a year, man. Like I got into a lot of trouble out there, man. Just like it was just Brooklyn kid out in Virginia, man. Just oh my goodness, it was crazy. Yeah.
And what was the relationship with the mother? Like, how was that during that whole time period?
Oh yeah, always A1, always A1. You feel me? Like we've been together since 6th grade, you know. So like we was always been good. We knew that, you know. Like we just felt like we were soulmates, you know. So we always been good.
And y'all still together?
Is she the mother of your daughter?
Oh, my mother, yeah, she's the mother of both my children.
Wow,
that's dope.
That's dope.
Yeah, yes, man.
Not many people could find that, man.
Yo, hold on, time out.
So I don't think any of us watch Love and Hip Hop, but is this your ongoing piece on Love and Hip Hop with your lady now?
That's her right there, man. That's the she hard, man. She a little Rottweiler, man. She out of line, man.
Okay,
Always on me. I can't do nothing right. Every time I think I'm doing something right, fellas, it's over. But I know I probably didn't see, but you know, we just got engaged, you know, on the show and stuff like that. So you know,
congrats.
Like, cool. I could finally breathe a little bit, man. But I've been, you know, I didn't get my fair share of dirt, you know, and I'm owning up to it, you know. But we gonna get it right though.
Yo, time out. You said it. I just need to make sure this is right because my ears is fucking up right now. You said y'all were in 6th grade when y'all first linked up.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody really finds that.
Yo, dog,
that's some unique ass shit.
You was 12 years old, B. What are you doing?
Yeah,
hey, man, the man knew what he wanted from back then.
I knew, yo. Let me tell y'all why, fellas. Imagine being the only child, man. I had everything. All the girls wanted me, you feel me? And this one girl just making it very hard. I'm like, yo, what's up with the prom? Like, what's up, me and you to the prom? I'm running her all sorts of letters, cards. Nothing was working. She told me she was going to go me to the prom the last day of, right before the prom. I was sweat. Oh man, crazy. She made me work from the jump. You know what I'm saying? And that turned me on. You feel me? That hard to get. Like I was like, oh nah, she gonna make it hard for me. Yeah, I need this.
That's dope.
Went from hard to get to together forever.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Exactly. Shit, I work hard to get it. I'm gonna keep it, baby.
Hey, well, it stood the test of time for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can I share a little bit of the story? And Phresher, I want your opinion on this too because you've got what your son is 17 now, roughly.
No, 15.
Okay.
15.
So, all right, perfect. That's around the right age for what I'm about to say. So right before we kicked off the episode, I got home from a massage, right? So I'm relaxed, I'm chilling. I pull into my garage and I hear screaming, and my windows is up. Like it's hard. It should be hard for me to hear anybody talking with my windows up and whatnot. So I open the door into the kitchen. Boom, I come in, and my daughter, she's 13. She's screaming her head off at my son, who's 6, and my son is sitting there crying, right? So I'm like, the first thing out of my mouth was, "Yo, what the fuck is happening right now?" Right? And again, I just came from a massage, so I'm relaxed. So I'm over here trying to figure this shit out, but I'm hot. So I'm already like, yo, and we're going on a little mini trip tomorrow. So I've revealed on the show I'm quick to cancel a vacation at a moment's notice. So so I'm talking to my 13-year-old like, yo, tell me what's happening before I go crazy right now, because we don't gotta go nowhere tomorrow. And so her eyes start to water, and she's like, "But it's not fair. I gotta always clean the kitchen, and I wanted to do this job, and I wanted him to do this other job." And I'm like, "Yo, this is a bullshit argument right now." Like, because in my house, I'm like, "Yo, you 13, you the one that needs to kind of be the manager, right? So like, you use your siblings, have them help you, but you're the throat I'm gonna choke if something's off." Like you gotta.
Yeah, that's a fact. You Mike Jordan edition.
Right, exactly. And so anyway, all I said, it was a bullshit argument. They figured it out, and now actively right now they clean the kitchen. But my question is, you having a teenage kid, and I mean the dynamic is a little different because there's a huge age difference between your two kids. But
Yeah.
like, did you? How did you? Because I'm sure there's a bunch of turbulence as he's growing up, right? Like how
My goodness.
how do you engage? Because the way I blew up, I don't necessarily agree with. Like, if I had to apologize to them because I think it was way too much. But like, do you find yourself getting into those situations often?
All the time. Let me tell you something. I get into it with my 6-year-old more than I get into it with my my son don't play with me. My daughter, oh my God, she don't fear me. I'm so man. She's my daughter. Like this girl right here. My son, this is a little bullshit that we go through. My daughter just told me tomorrow he got 5 classmates coming to the house. And ain't nothing I can do about it. That's what she told me now. Yo, I forget, Joy. Tomorrow Thursday, right? She said, yeah, and they're gonna get in the car. I said, oh, you know what? I just looked at her mom like, you know what? This is on you because I can't deal with her. I'm telling you, she's on this house. So I feel your pain, my brother. But I don't. My son, he ain't playing with me. You know what I'm saying? I would react to the same way. You feel me? My 13-year-old screaming, "What? Listen, you know what? You Mike Jordan. No matter what, you gotta hit this game one. I don't care what they do. You gotta score 40 if you have to. You understand? You can try to distribute, but if they ain't knocking down shots, you gotta finish the game, baby. So I feel you on that. You feel me? But my daughter, man, this 6-year-old girl, man, I'm telling you, I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble.
Yeah, and that shit don't stop, from what I understand, because my 13-year-old used to have us wrapped around her finger. Now I got a 3-year-old, and actually she's 4 now. Nah, that shit don't stop.
Yeah, man.
All right, sorry.
I'm scared of my daughter, man. I'm telling y'all that. Don't tell nobody I said this shit, but I'm scared of my daughter.
We'll run this back for her in about 10 years and let her hear it for herself.
Yeah.
So jumping over to the music for a second. So you coming up as a young artist, and I know especially for younger artists, there's a lot more travel and hustle, and you're trying to establish
Yeah.
yourself. How are you how are you able to balance the family life with trying to live this dream out and get this thing going?
Man, that's the balance. I love that word right there. Balance, man. I'm still trying to find the balance. And I think more or less from being in the game, like being in the game for the 3 years, like when I say in the game, I'm like, since I got on, like, since I got received a great deal of recognition, I had to learn balance. And this is why I say this is my biggest year because now I understand a lot better how to balance career and family. And you can't neglect neither one. Like as you know, like you have to put the same amount of energy into your career, which as with your family. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm here now. My son want to do music. My daughter want to do music. So I'm here inspiring them without even forcing it on them. You get what I'm saying? So now my family wants to be involved with me on the other side. My wife, my fiance wants to be involved in the business. She's learning, certain things. So it's just like I'm finally learning balance, man, and it's hard. It's the hardest thing is how to balance career, fighting for your place in this game, and your place in your family's heart. It's the toughest thing in the world, but I've definitely gotten better, man. Before I used to neglect, man, I damn near didn't come home, and I thought it was all right because I'm like, yo, you gotta understand, I'm grinding. And then that don't give me a right to neglect her feelings and the love that she needs, But then I had to learn that, Listen, she needs the same energy you're giving these people that don't even know you from a hole in the wall. You got to give the lady you love. You feel me? So and the kids you love. So it's just I'm definitely learning, man. It's a never ending process with that right there.
Mm.
Some real shit.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's definitely for sure.
Do you
Um,
do you go through
eh,
like anxiety at the going away from your family, or do you find yourself kind of going through some challenges as you hit the road? Especially, I
Yeah,
guess more recently with the 6-year old, because now it's kind of starting all over with the new baby.
yeah, definitely, man. I went through it, man, because I used to be like going like especially when I'm going for like a month, anywhere like 20 days. That's when I really start missing my family. Like what I'm saying. Like so, I want to say within the 3 years, I pulled about 10, 20 days, like without even seeing them. You know what I'm saying? So, and like 10, yeah, 10 steps of being away for 20 days, yo, and that was brutal. Like the phone just isn't enough, man. I don't know how people do it, but it's hard. I know that got to be tough, man, on any father that can't be right next to their child at least, once a week or whatever. Being away like that was tough. Yeah, I live with both of them, so being away is a lot tougher, man. And those were brutal. I mean, I was going through it. Like we were ball. Like when I come home, like watching my son, like he only he show emotion, but it don't be, he can't the glow in his eyes. We crying every time we get. So it was tough. We're getting better with it, but that was tough in the beginning, man. Being away for so long, that was very tough. So now I just try to break it up. I try to make sure I got a gap in between where I at least get home, they see my face and feel me. I sleep one night and then just head back out. But it's just adjustments that we're making. Again, trying to find that balance. My lady needs me too. You know what I'm saying? She needs daddy home. You feel me? So you know how that go.
and how do you I guess are you doing any kind of censoring with your son and your daughter to an extent with the music and just what they can hear, what they can't hear? I mean, especially if there are things that you're making that have like sexually suggestive
Yeah,
videos or
yeah,
content. How do
yeah.
you how are you balancing that out?
You know what's crazy, man? And I hope people don't get mad at me, but music, man, it's fun. Music is fun. Like I came up on music, and so every my whole family. That's what we love music, and I don't want to say I censor it from my son too much. I let him exposed to everything. He sees that. My daughter, I'm a lot more on the fence with certain like, hey, yo, no, you don't listen to that, But my son, I kind of like. I was brought up like listening to everything, but I was also but like this is music, okay? So like you don't go out and grab a gun and shoot somebody, like like so. I was listening to sorts of music and I'm seeing all the videos out there late night. I never was really my pops never kept me away from that, so I didn't do that with my son. My daughter, I just can't allow her to watch the same things I allow my son to watch. Sorry for the double standard with me, but that's just me. but I can pretty much expose. He's pretty much exposed to everything. He see everything, and but I also have my talks with him. Like, yo, this is music. You understand? When you don't, I don't rap the way I talk to people in the street. You understand? Like, I try to teach him the balance between an artist and a human being, a man. So it's like I said, my daughter's 6, so she's kind of away from everything. She's a girl. I try to let my wife, handle those things with her, but I pretty much, honestly, I try to keep it as innocent as possible, but I don't keep everything from them. I can't even lie, man. I want them to see and ask me about it and inquire. Like my son, he all over the place with it. I ain't gonna. I never was kept away from these things. I was exposed, so I exposed him, and just I wanted to ask me questions. So that's the way I go about it with my son.
Well, what's your approach on social media and the kids? Like any?
Oh, my daughter's now into a little TikTok thing now. Oh my God, crazy. That's her. She doesn't have any other socials, but my son, he's good. My thing is, as long as you're good in school, honestly, socially, I don't care. You want to game all day, do everything, But right now, right now, he's heading out to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like this morning, he got up 5 o'clock in the morning to do weight training in school. Like, if you give me that, that's social. Hey, he is socially. My son he's not reckless. He's not, again, my kids, they have the principle. They know what's accepted and what's not. Because I talk to them all the time. You feel me? So socially, they're good. So I don't really, as long as they don't get out of hand, I don't get out of hand. But they're pretty much in the pocket right now.
Would you take your son's phone and go through it?
No.
Nah?
I would not. I would not.
Out of fear?
Nah. It's just out of just
respect.
We talk. I'm talking about we have talks. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like talks. We talk too much for me to even go and violate his privacy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we just. I'm talking about this is every day we vibe. I'm talking about vibing about everything. So ain't no need for me to do that with him. You know what I'm saying? We talking about everything. Sexually, we touch every topic. Hey, what girl you dealing with? Like I need to know everything. You know what I'm saying? 15, they start feeling himself right now. He in his bag. His father artist. He on, he making his little TV appearances. You can't tell him nothing right now. You feel me? So, we continue to talk. We continue to build, and that's very important. Me and him building is way more important than me going through his phone. It's priceless. So I don't really tripping on the phone situation. You feel me? When he's getting out of line, I feel like he's out of pocket. I just tap in with him. Hey, listen, be easy. But for the most part, he's a good kid, man. He's a good kid. A good kid.
Is he also an athlete? Like, is he?
Yeah, athlete too. Hell yeah. Nobody. We don't have a choice. When you're born in this family, you have to play football. That's one. Like you don't even have a choice. Wow. You're born with a football in your head, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he played football. Like I said, he went to weight training this morning, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Wow, dope. Looking at him? Do you think he's a better version of you athletically, like on the field?
No, hell no, hell no. He's just bigger than me. Like bigger. You know what I'm saying? 230.
Damn.
230, 15 years old, 230, 5 or 6 feet right now. Yeah, that's it. But as far as athlete, I'm a freak athlete. Like freak.
You still
freak
bust
athlete.
that ass?
I would bust his ass yesterday in the gym. Yesterday, we played full court. These kids, they like, oh my God, like, yo, you hit father? What? Like, oh my God, like, what? It's crazy. Yeah, I still got it.
That's funny, man. Yo, with all this coronavirus talk out there, are you concerned at all?
Yeah.
Like you traveling all the time and that whole thing? How's that affecting you?
Yeah, not affecting me at all, man. I try not to. Oh my God, man. Like again, I don't really get into. I don't worry a lot. If you know what I'm saying, like I don't worry and be scaring myself into. But I don't. I'm not going to China. But you know what I'm saying, like I'm in the States. I'm here. We all through the States right now. But China is pretty much where I'm staying away from. But other than that, I'm around.
Fair enough. I get that. Like you get caught up with the media, you're gonna be fucking out of your mind real fast.
Yeah, that shit'll drive you nuts.
Yeah, they scared the shit out you, man. They will scare the shit out you.
Are your kids scared about it at all?
Not at all.
Oh, that's good.
Not at all. I informed them about it. We spoke about it a couple of times because they see these people with masks and stuff like that on, but they're not nervous at all. Because worry. I don't. They know. You see. We don't worry. the parents. They don't see the parents worried. They like, all right, cool, we good.
Yeah,
Mommy and
true.
daddy good, we good. We the protectors, So if they good, we good.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm using that shit as scare tactics all over my house. I'm like, yo, wash your hands for 20 seconds. Stop fucking. Make sure you're not passing drinks around in
Coronavirus is
school.
gonna be around for 20 years.
Right.
Yo,
Yeah, for real. That shit gonna be over next week. He's still at it. 3 years
hell
from now.
yeah.
Wow, yo, listen. Corona's is out here.
You know what's crazy about that shit? I don't know how true this is, but I heard somebody say this the other day. That sales of Corona the beer are actually down because of this shit.
Down,
Yeah,
of course.
people are idiots, man.
Yo, that was the dumbest shit I heard. No bullshit. When I first heard about the Corona, I said, I said to myself, just knowing people,
Yep.
Corona gonna be out of business
Yeah.
fucking with this virus because people don't have the knowledge, man, to understand that Corona don't got nothing to do with it, man. But people
Maybe
that
it's time to
ignorant,
buy
though.
stocks in
People-
Corona right now.
Yeah,
it's on
sure.
sale. That shit's on sale right now.
I'm sure it's just dirt cheap.
Yeah. That was crazy. That is so ignorant.
Yep.
But that's the world we live in, though, boy.
Hey, I wanted to go back real quick to like the birth of your son.
Yeah.
What kind of, or if you can pinpoint any kind of like influential pieces of advice that your dad has passed along to you, because it sounds like from your upbringing he was pretty prominent and influential in who you are, and
Yeah.
I'm wondering what your takeaways from his style of parenting has left on you for your kids.
Yo, man up, stand up, niggas don't lean. That's exactly what he told me out the gate. Man up. And I've been seeing him accept responsibility on so many levels. From, you understand? I had 5 siblings, right? And he has 4 different baby mothers. He never treated any of us different. And some were further. My brother's in Arkansas. One is in St. Louis. But he never, ever treated us different. Always brought us together during the holidays. I like the realest. That's my hero. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he the way he treated the kid. Like we all treated us all fair, man. We all, when I got, they got. When they got, I got. Like it was. He just gave me the blueprint, the ultimate blueprint of a dad, man. Like always be there and always teach him. Let him know when he's right, when he's wrong. You know what I'm saying? As much as you kick him on his ass, you pat him on the head. You feel me? Like, so it's a balance. You feel me? I be in my son's ass. But what? The love I give him is OD too, but even more. You got to have that balance, man. You can't be on him when he's messing up, but when he's doing great, you don't congratulate him. You feel me? Nah, I'm his biggest fan. I'll let him know in a minute. I'm here, but I'm always getting your ass, but I'm your biggest fan. And that's what I took away from my pops. Always on me. But man, he's so damn proud of me. I know just the smile, so, it's crazy. And I actually got my pops in my business now with me now too, so.
Oh, that's cool.
He's still like, he's my protector right there, man. That's my guy. I know he's going to always keep it 100 with me. And that's what I do with my children.
And with your son, are you able to walk a line of like friendship and dad? I know there's a lot of people who say you can't be friends with your kid because they need the parent.
Hell yeah, man. I walk that line every day, man. Me and him, man, if people could hear the conversations we have with my son, they'd be like, oh my God, that is so like, why is he so different? How vibe? That's yo, seriously, I can't tell everybody how to vibe with each other. That's me and my son.
Right.
That's how we vibe. You feel me? And it's priceless. Because now he feels like he can tell me certain information and I ain't going to trip. I always just keep it 1,000 with me. I don't care were you wrong or right. This is 1,000 with me. We good. Because you a child at the end of the day. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to do it. But we good. We going to get that. But if you lying to me and you ain't keeping it real, I can't help you. You know what I'm saying? So that's our relationship, man. It's definitely father and friendship over here. I ain't even going to lie.
That's dope. I mean, if you can manage it and it's working for you, that's dope. But I also feel like I think that's one of the advantages. Like people talk about it being kind of a challenge and almost a disadvantage to have kids early. I think what you just described is one of those advantages because you can be homies.
That generational
Yeah,
divide also.
yeah. You guys can be more homies than
it.
most father-son relationships because of that. So it's probably a little easier to manage that.
Yes, you're totally right, man. It was like it's a different again. Like some people just be like, "Yo, how old? Like why? Like it's your brother? Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?" So it's definitely that. It's it's definitely it's definitely a gift, man. It works for me. You know, me and him, our vibe is just it's priceless, man. It's definitely because of me being a young parent that I am. You know, just having them so early. The vibe is just it's vibrant, man. Like for real, man. And but it doesn't work for. I can't say it can work for. It works for everybody, but it works for me. It damn sure works for me and him. You know, so
That's dope.
that's dope.
I
That's
I
all that
have
matters.
I have one question for you that we didn't touch on. So I know, well, if I'm reading correctly, you ended up working at the Board of Education as a paraprofessional, right, for some time.
Yes,
So
yes,
it's
yes.
it's interesting to me, right? Because you're dealing with kids, and in a lot of cases, growing up in New York, public school system, like you have some characters that you're dealing with. How did
Oh
that
man.
did that teach you anything in how you kind of crafted your parenting style?
Oh yeah, of course. It taught me everything, everything because I would watch children on a daily, dealing with kids on a daily. Like, oh, you know what? I gotta. This is what happens when you're not in your child's like you're not active. I knew the parents. I watched what type of kids were not. The parents wouldn't show up at parents teacher conference. They wouldn't respond to the principal giving them calls. And I'm like, okay, and this is why this child is this way because there's no, there's no, no one is getting that. No one is checking him at home. So of course he
That
come to
support
school like, you
system.
know what? My parents don't care. I'm on them, and that support. These kids are young, man. Kids don't know better. All these kids want love, I said I would never deny or neglect my children when it came to showing them that I care. And I'm always gonna be there. That's priceless. Forget all the material things about no. I'm talking about being there. Because everybody think you can just buy kids and you do and they nah. Being there is worth more than getting them anything. It's priceless, and that's what I definitely learned just by watching how these parents deal with these kids, the neglect and how their kids was turning out and talking to people, and it was just I learned a lot from the board of ed, man. That was like a teacher in itself, teaching me how to like what to do with my kids.
Mm.
Dope.
Not to
Hey,
be too hard on them, you know what I'm saying? Things like that, like sometimes you could be too hard on a kid, like right now I find myself giving my son more space. Like as long as he good, I'm good. I ain't gonna be down your back, and nah, I want you to be relaxed. There's no need. I'm only gonna get in your ass when I have to. Other than that, I'm not gonna ride you, have you feeling all pressure. No, I'm not doing that. Nope, I'm gonna give you your space, let you rock out until I gotta step in.
yeah, that makes sense.
That's a lot easier said than done. So I commend you for it because I'm having some challenges right
Oh yeah.
now.
Nah, yeah, I know, man. Listen, again, it's to everybody. How I go, man. Everything ain't for everybody,
Yeah.
But for me, it's real. It's simple. Pops, do what you gotta do, Pops, and we good. We good. As long as
Yeah.
we get, that's it with me. Do what you gotta do, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Hey, but before we get out of here, you had tell us a little or tell everyone about what is it, the family day that you had this past year? Or is that an organization that you
Oh,
have, or just something that you put
oh yeah,
together for
yeah,
the
yeah. So,
community?
oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. I'm big. If you know, when you learn me, man, I'm the biggest humanitarian in the world. I be on some we are the world shit. Like I really believe like it takes a village to raise a child. Like I'm really on that type of time. You get what I'm saying? I come from a big family, so I know it's a lot of. I'm from East New York, Brooklyn, man. I'm one of them. We get it last, man. You feel me? So me, I just want to uplift the community and keep everybody, you know, give the kids hope. So I did this thing called Family Day, and it was just a big get back, man, big give back right before school. It was amazing, man. Just it was a big concert. I had a lot of artists come out, and we gave away gifts and did a concert. And we gave away stuff. We played basketball games. I just try to inspire the youth, man, because that's the future, man. At the end of the day, so the minute all they gotta believe that there's hope for something to happen great to them, and they gonna keep going. I try to get these kids that just move by faith and not by sight. You get what I'm saying? I don't want them to just be like, oh damn, this is all I see in the neighborhood. This is all I got. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna die. Nah, listen, look at me. Look at me. Let's keep it going. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be better than me. So I'm that my thing is inspire or retire, man. You feel me? The minute I can't inspire nobody, I'm just good as dead.
You wouldn't mind if we put that shit on a T-shirt, would you?
Oh no, we good. Yeah, all day, man. We vibing.
We'll get you that royalty, no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, man. Just send it over, man. Spider retired.
All good. Well, yeah, man. I think he's got a daughter who's running wild.
Yeah, she's wilding out.
Right now.
I keep muting
Running
on
wild.
y'all.
Man, we appreciate you, and yeah, keep doing what you do, and we'll look out for you for big things this year and next.
Yeah, most definitely.
And
Yeah,
you're welcome,
man, for sure.
yeah, welcome back here
Appreciate
anytime.
you,
You got a great work ethic, man, and you know you deserve what you're getting, man.
Yeah, drop.
Sure.
Most definitely.
Drop by when you having baby number.
I'm
I'm sorry.
Say that again?
I was saying drop by when you having baby number 3.
Oh man, listen.
Don't listen to this dude, man. He's Dominican. He want everybody to have millions of kids.
It's over. I already know what time it is. It's over. I ain't fucking around. I'm done. Man. I'm done. I'm good.
All right, family. We appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, thank you, though.
Definitely, man. Salute, fellas, man.
All right, Fresh.
Continued success, man.
Yeah, right. Let's get it.